Welcome to lesson 101, number 3. So we're still on week 2 topic, how to clean and sanitize our kitchen, tools, utensils, and equipment in our kitchen. Here is your narrator, teacher Dexter. Welcome to lesson 101, part 3. So this is for TLE9. Under week 2, so topics to be discussed, we have methods of sanitizing, tools, utensils, and equipment found in the kitchen. So we have what we call the methods of sanitizing the kitchen, tools, and equipment after cleaning them. So what is sanitizing? Sanitizing is done using heat, radiation, or chemicals. Heat and chemicals are commonly used as a method for sanitizing in restaurants rather than radiation. So when you say sanitize, so this is done right after cleaning or dishwashing. So for us to sanitize our tools in the kitchen, our equipment and other utensils used, so we need to apply heat or chemicals. Okay, as you've seen in the picture, so this is an example of a one-of method used in sanitizing. What are the methods of sanitizing? So we have the first one, we have the thermal sanitizing. So what is thermal sanitizing? It involves the use of hot water or steam, as you see in the picture. There are 3 methods of using heat to sanitize surfaces in the kitchen. So by means of steam, hot water, and hot air. Hot water is the most common method used in some restaurants or even at home. So we boil water and then we try to submerge our kitchen utensils and other things we use in cooking. So the next one is chemicals. So aside from thermal, we have chemical sanitation or with the use of chemicals. So chemicals with approved chemical sanitizers such as chlorine, iodine, and quaternary ammonia. So these are examples of chemicals that can be used in sanitizing. So we must know what are the factors to consider in chemical sanitation. Okay, the first one is concentration. Second is temperature. The third one is the contact length. So when we say concentration, it is the presence of too little sanitizer will result in an adequate reduction of harmful microorganisms. Too much can be toxic. So it means that when we use chemical sanitizers, so we need to read first the instruction. How are these chemical sanitizers being mixed with water, right? So it means that we need to use the exact amount, how many or what we call the contents. So how many liters of water needed to be mixed with this particular chemical sanitizers, because it says that too little sanitizers mixed with water or the solution itself might be inadequate to reduce harmful microorganisms, so it can be useless. While too much, so pag napadami, so tendency, it can be toxic. The next one is temperature. Generally, chemical sanitizers work best in water that is between 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius and 120 degrees Fahrenheit for about 49 degrees Celsius. So temperature is also a thing to consider in chemical sanitation. Then the last one is the contact time. So how long would be the chemical solution or the chemical sanitizers be in contact with the utensils, or it is used as a chemical cleaner to our utensils, tools, and equipment in the kitchen. So when we say contact time, in order for the sanitizer to kill harmful microorganisms, the clean item must be in contact with the sanitizer, okay, with a particular recommended length of time. Okay. So characteristics of an ideal chemical sanitizer. So I choose, I think, 4. So the first one, approved for contact surface application. Second, readily solubilize and possess some detergency. So it means that this chemical sanitizer can easily be dissolved when mixed with water. That will produce some what you call detergency. Okay, the third one, the chemical sanitizer should destroy microorganisms rapidly. Okay, it's a fast reaction. Okay, the fourth one, low in toxicity and positivity. So it should not be toxic. And when it's being used for contact with such as metals, it should not be corrosive. Then the last one, it should be inexpensive. Okay, it should be affordable. Okay, as we go along with our kitchen, so we have here what we call the tools and equipment, utensils in the kitchen. So we usually see, for us to be familiar, so as we try to look on in your kitchen, as you tour in the kitchen, so there is a visible materials or equipment, tools in our kitchen. Okay, so you should be familiar with the pots and pans. It is the tool utensil that we use to cook our dishes. And we have here the silverware, right? So mostly spoon, fork. Okay, then we have here the chinaware, so our plates, okay, our mug, cups. Okay. Then as we cook, we have the range and the gas stove. So what's the difference between the two? So when we have the gas range, so it might consist of the burner and the oven. And the other one is just a simple burner, 2 gas burners. We have the gas stove. Okay. And then we try to keep our ingredients for to last, to make it last. So we have the refrigerator. Some household uses the chiller, and the other one is the freezer. Okay. So when we have the refrigerator, so this is the most common equipment that we have, or that can be found in our kitchen, right? So it might consist of the vegetable rack. Okay. We have it as a freezer for frosting, while the chiller, so it doesn't frost, so it just kept coldness of the raw ingredients. And if we need frosting, so produce ice, so we have the freezer. And normally some of the raw ingredients which can be kept for a quite longer time, but with the use of freezer. But in our common household, the common what we have mostly is the refrigerator. Okay, and that's it. So we familiarize ourselves with the tools, utensils, what we have in our kitchen. Okay, what is the meaning of sanitizing? So what are the 2 common methods of sanitizing?